Hi friends, this is Mainak Misra and welcome back to my channel. Hope during this corona pandemic time you and your family members are doing absolutely great. And today I will be discussing with you about an Iranian film directed by none other than Abbas Kiarostami, and the film is Shirin. Abbas Kiarostami Shirin is a perfect example of experimental film. The film is based on the epic poem Khosrow and Shirin by Nizami Ganjavi. However, Abbas Kiarostami is not interested in merely portraying the poem in the story. He has always experimented with different filmmaking methods and enriched films as one of the most important mediums of art. Shirin is not an exception. Shirin is an experiment on image, sound, female spectatorship, reverse filmmaking, alternative storytelling, and female self-sacrifice. Now, I will tell you about the story of the film. As the film starts, viewers see multiple Iranian women watching a film based on the epic poem Khosrow and Shirin by Nizami Ganjavi in a dark theatre. But these women are not ordinary women. They are all famous Iranian actresses. We can also see French actress Juliette Binoche on the screen. Their faces are getting illuminated by the flickering of lights from the theatre screen. And those faces are getting captured in close-up shots like portraits. Their heads are covered with scarves, and as the story progresses, the actresses start getting attached to the sorrows and rejoices of Shirin, and the emotions are reflected on their faces. Even though we can see the actresses and hear the dialogues, soundtrack and music, but we cannot see any film because there is no film at all. Shirin is an experiment on reverse filmmaking. The actresses were filmed before the soundtrack, music or dialogues were created and the story was selected. As per traditional filmmaking, we see that the actors play their characters as per the story. The story or screenplay is selected or created and then the filming process begins. But here in Shirin, Abbas Kiarostami goes one step forward and creates an innovative way of filmmaking, a very creative way of filmmaking. Here, the actresses were filmed first and then the story was selected and dialogues, music and soundtrack were created. That's why it is a reverse filmmaking method. And there is not a single scene where The dialogues, music, and soundtrack fail to synchronize the facial expressions or emotions of the actresses. That's why Shirin is one of the purest examples of experimental filmmaking. Shirin is also about female self-sacrifice. The sacrifice, love, and beauty of Shirin are engraved in the epic poem Khosrow and Shirin. The facial expressions of those actresses echo those sentiments of Shirin as if her agonies are engraved on their faces. These feelings are deeply personal. All those women match with the sufferings, agonies, and tragedy of an epic heroine. Shirin is one of the most tragic story. Much like Shirin, sacrifices of women are vividly visible not only in Iran but across the world every day. Now I will tell you how the film was made. As I mentioned earlier, at first those actresses were filmed. There were total 114 famous Iranian actresses, including Laila Hatami, Mafsar Mahnaz Afsari, Mahnaz Afshar, Laila Hatami, Taraneh Alidusti, all famous Iranian actresses, and also my favorite, your favorite, our very own Juliette Binoche. Those actresses were filmed first. Kiarostami gave directions to those actresses on a cardboard and pointed 3 dots. They had to see those dots and express their emotions as Kiarostami wanted. And when the filming process was over, then Kiarostami selected the story. The story is an adapted story written by Halide Golbu based on the epic poem Khosrow and Shirin by Nizami Ganjavi. And the dialogues were written by Muhammad Rahmanian. The soundtrack was created after that. The music was also created after that. Music is composed of a historical score by I will tell you Hussein Delavi and Murteza Hanine. Okay, so based on that, the music was created, and then I will talk about the magnificent cinematography. You will see that the faces of those actresses get illuminated by the flickering of lights from the theater screen. But you know, the film was shot not in a dark theater. It was shot inside the living room of Kiarostami. The lighting was so magnificent. And the cinematographer Mahmoud Kalari captured the innermost thoughts of those actresses through their faces. So, Shirin, I will tell you, is one of the most beautiful films you will ever see. And Kiarostami's filmmaking styles, he has always experimented. He has always created new languages of cinema. So that's why I request you that please see this film. I think you have already seen this. If you have not seen this film, please see this film and experience this beauty. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please support me, subscribe to my channel, please press the bell icon so that you do not miss regular updates, and like, comment. Please let me know if you want to see the review or analysis of any other film. Please respond by commenting, and please support me. I request every time, your support is the paramount important thing for me. Thank you for watching this video, and until I make the next video, thank you and bye.